Hello, everybody. I am Pablo. I'm a father and sleep deprived, so maybe I will not say things correctly, but I'm here. Don't clap that. Don't clap that. So I'm here because I'm the PI of the Neuro AI and Robotics group. We are based in Madrid, but today I'm going to present the work by Ruben that is related to object-centric reasoning and control from pixels. And I was thinking what to tell you about behavior, because this is about behavior. And I want to just ask you a question. So the people with glasses, can you stand up, please? Now I tell you that this is not part of the talk. Sorry, it was to wake you up. So no, I'm kidding. This is behavior for me, okay? It's not about decision-making, it's reasoning, but you're moving. You're actually moving in the world. This is what we're trying to think about here. And that's why this work is about, is how we can learn to perform behavioral reasoning. In the same way that I ask you a question and then you move, right? And this has two parts. The first part is you need low-level continuous control, okay, to move your body, to physically interact with the world, but also you need abstract reasoning to interpret and manipulate the world mentally, okay? And how we can solve this problem with representation learning? Well, our approach is very straightforward. That is to use objects, okay? Why objects? Well, because they are central to perception and action, and actually they are the movable parts. We know this from neuroscience, but also because they have some properties that you can manipulate mentally, but also you can manipulate physically in the world. Here I have a picture, as I say, my father, I have a picture of my kid trying to solve MNIST, and I tell you that it's not a classifier. It will move everything around and do behavioral reasoning, okay? Good. So how we solve this? The summary is like, we have continuous control, we have symbolic reasoning, and we have a layer that binds everything that is object-centric representations. Good. What type of rules we want to learn? Well, for instance, it's like a simple, if there is a heart, move squares to the left. I put it move as the behavioral consequence. But we can also do composition, like if we learn two rules differently and we want to observe the emergent behavior. But we can also learn, like, for instance, the binary SOR. And I wanted to also show you something that is very interesting. Is like, if you only train a state-of-the-art reinforcement learning agent on this type of rule, if the hard rule, but you don't have access to full observability of the states of the objects, it cannot solve the task. So it's a very easy task, but if you only have pixels as an input, you cannot solve it, okay? So this is the architecture that we built, and I just want to summarize the properties. The first one is we have iterative amortized inference, so you can get the image and filter out, like a Kalman filter of perception, what is going on, but also you can top down what objects are in the scene. Then you have, in this mental representation, is everything object-centric, so you have the dynamics of the object, you can plan with the object, and you can reason with the objects. And one interesting aspect of this architecture is that you can have online goal imagination, so it is adaptive. Whatever is happening, you refine what is your preferred internal state, okay? And finally, of course, continuous control through unsupervised learning from pixels. Good. This is the type of environment that we use. It's very simplified somehow, but it's already grasping the full power. We have a demo. If you're interested, we have a notebook that if you come to the Thursday poster, you can play around with the number of objects and so forth. This is the type of output that we are having. This is the behavioral. So it is like a 3D world where you can apply forces to objects. And the agents, what they are doing is learning how they have to apply these forces to actually do the neurosymbolic reasoning. So I want to finalize with my promotion slide, because we are not here only with this object-centric reasoning from pixels, but also I have this young student that is somewhere around, that is Andre, that is also doing a lot of spiking control. And also in our group, we are doing active inference, metacognition, human-like body perception, RL, and generative AI. But please don't come to me if you are doing classification, because we don't do classification, we do behavior, okay? Thanks.